Muy buenas a todos, ¿qué pasa people? Soy Willy Gale y aquí estamos de nuevo en Juego de Tronos, continuando el episodio 1 donde lo dejamos. Parece que retomamos la conversación que tuvimos con la puta de Cersei.
You can do this.
De acuerdo. Éramos Mira Forrester, si no me equivoco ahora. La tensión aumenta en el desembarco del rey. Tyrion...
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Reverencia con la cabeza.
Your Grace.
Yet not honoured enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Nuestra lealtad es inquebrantable.
The crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Ya, claro. No son
They are noble,
traidores.
not traitors, Your Grace.
Bueno,
Oh, you northern girls tire me. Always quick to make your opinion known, with no thought or consideration for your proper place.
Lady Mira is
vete a la mierda.
and new to King's Landing and its politics. She speaks her mind but means no offence, Your Grace.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is, and I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
gracias Tyrion.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his arms.
Sí, Joffrey.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that.
Un hijo que no es ni
But I
Baratheon,
trust
es
we can rely
Lannister.
on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Pues sí, su
Yes, Your
alteza.
Grace.
A ver si lo tenemos contenta.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace.
Cualquier
I would do
cosa.
anything.
Vaya, se
I
pone
see.
contenta.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Solo
She was
escucha su
just
corazón.
following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
A la reina le gustó tu
Loyalty
respuesta,
can be
lo
such a
dicho.
hard thing to define.
Bueno,
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
Si yo era de Marjorie,
Marjorie, Your Grace. I serve at her pleasure.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either.
que te den. Hija de puta.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
¿Por qué me miras con mala cara?
I'll walk you out.
De compañero.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Muchas gracias.
We
tío.
only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Mierda.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique
No es la respuesta que yo quería decir, que
honor
conste.
is not one of them. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady
Me he
Marjorie.
equivocado de botón.
No doubt she was pleased. But Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
Sí, ya sé,
It
lo
was
sé.
quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly
Lo hice
entertaining.
por
I did
Lady
it for
Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie.
As you should. And of course she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the master of coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown.
¿Podrías
in this
ayudar a mi
regard,
familia?
not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too
Lo
dangerous.
estoy.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere
Espero que
thought
volvamos
of
a
them
ver.
makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mensaje captado. Es que en el desembarco de ritos, bueno, por lo menos la mayoría son unos hijos de puta. ¿Esta quién
Mira,
es?
I was worried.
Ah, es la de antes.
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Bien.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
¿Por qué
And
no
quite
decir esas
passionate,
cosas?
from what I've heard.
Vamos a ver que sale de este
Perhaps
salseo.
Lady Marjorie could make the right introduction.
Después de un
Who
desembarco de
knows?
rito de
We
salseo.
might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
No
Which
quiero
is
ser
more than you
reina.
can say for his mother.
Ni menos de eso.
Queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
¿En serio?
What a
¿Brienne de
perfect
Tarth con
match.
Tyrion?
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ay, Dios mío. Infragantis.
Well,
Lo siento, mi
I'm
señora.
sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
¿Cómo no?
I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Se
Once
tiene
you're
razón.
queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
En el
The
sur-
words to Cersei were
es
brave.
que en el
So
sur
now you
de...
must fear what the
no del
Boltons
mundo,
might do
sino
to
ahí
your family.
todo es así, un juego
I
de...
do appreciate your willingness
Bueno,
to appease her,
en el
as
sur.
difficult
Es
as
que
it may
encima
have been.
se creen que los del norte tienen
you,
una
my
vida
lady.
buena, pero tienen la
There's
peor vida, en
been
mi
something on my
opinión.
mind. Something important.
Porque encima tienen que estar vigilando a los caminantes blancos. Vale, sí que estoy leyendo los subtítulos, ¿eh? Pedir su ayuda.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Vale.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sera se puede quedar. Perfectamente.
Go on. Ask.
Ramsay.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay.
Bueno, igual había estado en
Bolton's bastard.
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay
ayudar a la
is left
madre,
to
pero
his
en fin, si podemos
But if a
detener a
raven can be
Ramsay
sent to the
Snow,
Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
por favor, te lo
Please,
ruego.
Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
No tengas miedo de
Don't
Cersei.
let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at
Por lo
Ironrath
menos
within a week.
chulearse...
I would never ask this of you if
De
it weren't so
eso.
urgent.
Bueno, no, le dejo las palabras inadecuadas. Lo que quiero decir
Very well.
es
I'll make the
que
request, but I
hacerle
cannot promise
el
anything.
contrario, fastidiar,
Thank you, my
joder
lady.
a
I will
Cersei.
send a raven to my
Ahora sí
family
que encuentro las
at
palabras,
once.
joder a Cersei Lannister es la hostia. Porque se lo tiene bien merecido. Que le jodan. Vale, y cambiamos de nuevo, me parece. Sí, si sale el arbolito es que cambiamos de personaje. Camino real, Wolfsburg. Madera lobo. ¿Pero qué ojos tiene el caballo? Pero es que tiene los ojos bien abiertos, pero no es... A ver, ya me han espantado el caballo. Hijos hijos de puta.
Seven hells.
Están gritando de dolor. Vale, creo que sé lo que es. No sé si me va a gustar darle a...
Shall we?
¡Hostias!
Did you know my ancestors wore the
Ramses,
skin
no.
of their enemies as a coat?
Ay, no, que no nos pillen.
Not my best work,
¿Qué
unfortunately.
tenemos en el
I
inventario?
suppose I have.
Ah, vale, las
fallen
vendas y
over.
alguna otra cosa más.
But you
Vale.
didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
Vale,
As
vale.
my father
Hay que estar
liked to
vigilando
say,
el tío de la ballesta.
a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Me cago en todo.
Listen.
Por ahí está la bandera de los Walton.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Creo que podríamos quedarnos. Creo que es la
Never mind.
mejor idea.
We've wasted enough time already.
Menos mal. Me parece que correrse habría sido la peor idea. Me cago en hijos de puta. Joder, pobre tío, macho. Me han hecho lo mismo que a Zion. Zion Greyjoy. Pero a Zion no lo han matado y es más, creo que Ramsay lo convierte en su sirviente en la serie. Me pareció ver que se convirtió en el sirviente. Vale, va a estar mutilado fijo o algo así. Lo que yo decía. Tenéis un mostachillo. Y de nuevo cambio de personaje. De nuevo en Ironheart. Ironwrath o algo así. Bueno, es que me gusta más Ironheart. Ethan Forrest.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Lord Gregor el Bondadoso.
He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel.
El
Forester
Centinela.
traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
El Centinela del Lord.
Keep walking, you cravens, son of a whore. Move.
Cobarde hijo de perra.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Talia creo que era esta, ¿no?
Lord Ethan. Me.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Un desertor y un ladrón.
This house is doomed! We all
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
¿Por qué le
Why
hiciste?
did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Mercy, no.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Calma.
Calm yourself.
The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord.
Creo que está pasando un poco
You must
Sarracán.
decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. You'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Mostrar piedad.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
Our Lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
Sigue siendo un
He
forro.
still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon. My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
La justicia de un lord.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on
Era mi
any...
deber.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
¿A quién
You
elegirías?
think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do
Si
I
habéis oído algún sonido es que era el teléfono
Talk
que
to
estaba
them.
sonando. Lo sé,
Solicit the
es una
opinion of
mierda,
people
pero...
close to you.
En fin.
Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first full
Brazalete del
council meeting.
centinela.
It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Gracias.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
De acuerdo. Y bueno, gente, lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí, así que eso es todo amigos.